When Taehyung, I love you, Taehyung, but I don't love you, so stay away from me. He speaks very rudely. When, but why don't you love me? Taehyung, because you are a nerd girl. When, please don't reject me, I love you so much. Jacqueline, what happened? Why are you shouting? Jacqueline said while picking you up. You woke up hearing Jacqueline's voice. Jacqueline, what happened to you? Why were you shouting so much? Jacqueline is your friend. When had a nightmare. Jacqueline, please don't say you dreamed that your crush rejected you. When, but this is what I dreamed of. Lily, who dreamed what? Lily is also your friend. She comes to you both and says, Jacqueline, one had the same dream again. Lily, why don't you propose him? When you want me to propose to him and he rejects me like in my dream. You say irritably. Lily, why do you always think negative? It is possible that he may accept your proposal. When and why do you think he will say yes to my proposal? Lily, I don't know, but I think he will accept your proposal. Jacqueline, stop arguing, you two. Then your eyes fall on the clock, seeing which you scream. Jacqueline, what happened now? She speaks a little angrily because she was sitting next to you and was startled by you shouting so loudly. When? Why didn't you wake me up early? Now I will be late for college. Lily, you don't like going to college, right? Jacqueline, this was earlier, but ever since he has come to college, she likes going to college. Tease. Lily, she does not go to study. She goes to see him. They both start teasing you. You go to the washroom irritated, and seeing you leaving irritated, both of them start laughing loudly. All three of you are very good friends. All three of you live in a hostel. You are a very happy-go-lucky girl. You have a crush on your senior who has come to your college just a month ago, but till now you haven't been able to tell him that you like him. When today I am very late, everything has happened because of you two. Lily, neither of us did anything. It was you who was dreaming about your crush while sleeping. When you two could have waken me up from my sleep. Lily, you were dreaming of your friends. How could we wake you up? The three of you were walking while talking and then you bump into someone. Before you could fall, he grabs your waist and saves you from falling. You closed your eyes for fear of falling. When you realized that you had not fallen, you opened your eyes and your eyes met the boy's and you got lost in him. Lily, why does this look like a scene from a K-drama to me? When mind, is it true that my prince holds me in his arms? Taehyung, are you okay? You were just looking at Taehyung without saying anything. Taehyung, are you okay? He asked you again, but you still did not answer. When Taehyung sees that you are not reacting, he waves his hand in front of your face. When? What happened? Jimin, are you a near girl? Since then, my friend has been asking you if you are okay, but you are not saying anything. Jimin is Taehyung's friend. Taehyung stares at Jimin after hearing Jimin's words. Jimin mind, what did I do to make it stare at me like that? When? Sorry. Taehyung's eyes fall on you after hearing your voice. Taehyung, you don't need to say sorry. It was my fault. Jacqueline, are you okay? You nodded. Jimin, why is Taehyung still holding on to that girl? He whispered in Jungkook's ear. Jungkook, why are you asking me? Asked him out. Jimin stares at Jungkook. Jungkook, that's no use staring at me. When? Thanks for saving me for falling. Taehyung, there's no need to thank you. Saying this, he leaves from there and his friends also follow him. Your cheeks turn red after hearing Taehyung say this. Lily, what did he say to you that made your cheeks turn so red? Please. Jungkook, Jimin and Taehyung, they were playing basketball together. Jimin, why were you staring at me that time? Taehyung does not say anything. Jungkook, well, she was looking very beautiful. Taehyung stares at Jungkook after hearing this from Jungkook. Jungkook, why are you staring at me now? Jimin, looks like he fell in love with that girl at first sight. Taehyung does not say anything and walks away. Jimin, why did he leave like that? Jungkook, don't know. Today was a basketball match. You and your friends were sitting in your seats waiting for the match to start. Then all the girls start screaming after seeing Taehyung. Lily, Taehyung is looking more handsome today. After listening to Lily, you look in the direction Lily was looking at. Lily, your prince is really looking like a prince today. When your eyes fall on Taehyung, you get lost in him. Taehyung was looking very handsome in his sports dress. His entire team was also with him. Looking at them, all the girls were sighing. All the girls were looking at Taehyung specially, but Taehyung was not looking at any girl. Jimin, look how all the girls are looking at me, he said excitedly. Jungkook, they are looking at Taehyung, not you. Jimin, do you always need to tell the truth? He says irritably. Jungkook, I don't lie. Jimin stares angrily at Jungkook. Jungkook, please don't look at me like that. Jimin, I am not interested in seeing you. Then the match between the two teams starts. Taehyung's team was playing a very good match. Everyone was supporting them. During the match, when Taehyung looked at you, you averted your eyes from him. When Taehyung saw you avert your eyes from him, he felt bad. Jungkook, Taehyung, where is your attention? Focus on the match. Hearing Jungkook's words, Taehyung takes his eyes off you and starts focusing on the match. Lily, today you tell him that you love him. Anyway, some time ago he was looking at you only. I think he also likes you. When I don't think he was looking at me. Lily, don't tell him that you love him. You will know only when someone else proposes to him. She speaks angrily. Jacqueline, don't be angry at her. Lily, if she does not tell him that she loves him, tomorrow some other girl will make him her boyfriend. When if he rejects me then? Lily, if you could not tell him for fear of rejection, you will regret for the rest of your life that you could not tell him that you loved him. Lily was speaking when she heard the sound of everyone clapping. Actually, Taehyung's team had won, which is why everyone was clapping. You were sleeping in your hostel room when you got a call from your mother. When, hello mom, you speak in your sleepy voice. You are still sleeping? When, mom, are you calling me to scold me? You say a little irritated. No, when, so tell me, why are you calling me? I called you because your aunt has fallen ill. You go to the hospital and meet her. I can't go because I have come to your grandmother's house. When, mom, which friend do you have in Seoul? Mrs. Kim is my childhood friend. Those house you used to visit in your childhood when we lived in Seoul. When, okay mom, I will go and meet her. You send me the address. Saying this, you disconnected the call. When, how are you feeling, auntie? Mrs. Kim, I am fine. How are you and how are your studies going? When, I am fine and my studies are also going well. Mrs. Kim, why do you stay in the hostel? I have told your mother so many times that you can come and stay at my house, but your mother does not agree to me. When mom told me, but I was the one who refused to mother. Mrs. Kim, but why? When actually auntie, I did not want to bother you. Mrs. Kim, I would not have any problem if you lived in my house. You smile because even though you met Auntie so many years, Auntie was talking to you as if you meet her every day. Mrs. Kim, now will you stay with me at my house? When? But Auntie. Mrs. Kim, you don't need to talk to me if you don't listen to me. When? Okay, Auntie, I will stay at your house, but please don't be angry with me now. Mrs. Kim, you are telling the truth? When? Yes, Auntie. Mrs. Kim, very happy to hear from you. Mrs. Kim and you were talking when the door of the room opened and a handsome boy came in, whom you were surprised to see. When? Taehyung? Mrs. Kim, you recognized him. I thought you would not recognize him after seeing him after so many years. When? Do you know Taehyung? Confused face. Mrs. Kim, he is my son. Taehyung was just noticing your expression without saying anything. When? Oh, Mrs. Kim, Taehyung, this is Wan, your aunt's daughter. Taehyung nodded. Mrs. Kim, Wan, this is my son Taehyung. Earlier when you used to come to our house, you used to play with Taehyung. But when you shifted from Seoul to Busan, Taehyung also went to study abroad. He came to Korea just a month ago and will pursue further studies from here only. Wan, but auntie, there are more facilities abroad than in Korea. So why are you teaching Taehyung in Korea? Mrs. Kim, I asked him to study abroad, but he wanted to study in Korea instead of abroad. Wan, oh, Taehyung, mom, your discharge paper is ready. We will go home in a while. Mrs. Kim, okay, I will go home with your dad. You go with Wan to her hostel and after she packs her bag, you bring her to our house. From today onwards, you will stay at our house. Taehyung, okay mom, your cheeks turned red when you heard about going with Taehyung. When you brought your suitcase, Taehyung was standing near the car waiting for you. Taehyung takes your suitcase from you and put it in the car and opens the car door for you. Seeing Taehyung's caring behavior, you got lost in him. Taehyung, you told your friend that you are leaving the hostel? You were so lost in Taehyung's thoughts that you did not even pay attention to what he was saying. This is why you did not respond to Taehyung's words. Taehyung, are you listening to me? Wan, what did you say? You asked coming out of your thoughts. Taehyung, are you okay? Wan, sorry, was not really paying attention to what you were saying. You said so innocently. Taehyung, it's okay, you don't need to say sorry. Wan, okay, tell me what you were asking. Taehyung, did you tell your friend that you are leaving the hostel? Wan, did not tell, because both of them have gone to their hometown. Taehyung, oh. After this, neither did he ask you anything, nor did you try to talk to him. Wan mind, should I try to talking to him? You try to talk to him many times, but you are unable to talk to him. Meanwhile, the car stops outside Taehyung's house. Taehyung, you go inside the house, I will park the car and come back. Wan, good morning auntie. Mrs. Kim, very good morning Wan. Come sit with us and have breakfast. Wan, yes auntie, after some times. Mrs. Kim, Taehyung, you also come and have breakfast with us. When you look at Taehyung after listening to Mrs. Kim, you forget to breathe for a moment. Taehyung, mom, I'll take a bath and then have breakfast. Mrs. Kim, okay, and yes, take wine with you when you go to college. Taehyung, okay mom. Then he goes from there towards his room. You were hiding your face under the blanket and blushing. When? Oh no, I am becoming so naughty day by day. You are saying this to yourself when you hear Taehyung's magnetic voice, hearing which you get up and sit on the bed. When? Did Taehyung call my name? Taehyung, when? Are you in the room? When you hear the sound again, you quickly jump from your bed and open the door to the room. When? Did you have any business with me? Taehyung, no. I came to ask you if you are ready. We have to go to college too. When? Yes, I'm ready. Just wait a second. I'll get my bag, then let's go. You were about to open the car door when your leg twisted and Taehyung caught you before you could fall. When mind, why do I always fall in front of Taehyung? What will he think of me that I can't even walk properly? You were scolding yourself in your mind. Taehyung, are you okay? When yes, you say with a forced smile. When what happened? Why are not you starting the car? Taehyung slowly starts leaning towards you, seeing which your heartbeat starts racing at the speed of 100. After a while, when you still don't feel anything, you open your eyes and see Taehyung putting on your seatbelt. When mind, you idiot, whenever you see wrong things keep going on in your mind. You were scolding yourself in your mind. Taehyung puts your seatbelt on you and starts the car. Taehyung was waiting for you near the car after college. A big smile appears on your face as soon as you see Taehyung. You start moving towards Taehyung, then a boy comes and hugs you tightly. Seeing which the smile disappears from Taehyung's face, which had come a moment ago after seeing you.